Okay, thank you for coming to Strength Plus Cardio today on our YouTube live stream. It's great to have you today. My name is Isaac. I'm going to be taking you through today's workout. There's going to be a little bit of interval training style. In fact, I shouldn't say a little bit. It's strength plus cardio moves, and we're doing it in an interval, so high intensity interval training style of class. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be able to do, you'll be able to do different moves based on more advanced and kind of the more lower impact moves. And I'll show you each variation so everyone, if you're tuning in, should be able to join in and follow right along. So let's get started with our warm-up. Let's start the timer and put the ball off to the side. And let's start off with a hamstring stretch. The way that's going to look is you're going to bring your right toe up towards the ceiling, flatten your back, bring your arms forward, just like that. And then bring your left foot up towards the ceiling. So you're alternating right to left, right to left. Keep your core engaged as well as your back flat when you're doing this. Just getting some movement, getting some dynamic stretching in before we get after it. We're going to hit our legs pretty good today, as well as our arms. So get ready. We're going to have a lot of fun. Good. All right, now let's go into a hamstring curl with while moving our arms. So what that will look like, you can start here whenever you're ready. You're going to bring your heel up to your glutes, just like that. Now, instead of stretching out that hamstring, we're getting it ready, right? We're getting that muscle contraction going. And now I want you to bring your arms out and forward. Every time you bring your arm out, you're stretching out that chest. And I want you, every time you're also bringing those arms out, I want you to squeeze those muscles in between your shoulder blades to help move your arms throughout that plane of motion. There you go. Awesome. Whew, getting the heart rate up already. And now, let's go into a jog. Pumping your arms forward. Start moving your hands past your hips when you're doing this too. Just like that. Now, start bringing your knees up further towards your chest. So every time you step up, try to bring that knee past your hips, past your waist, all right? So we're doing more of a high knee now. Really getting your heart rate up. Good. Keep that up. And relax. Okay, let's go into a sunrise squat. So bring your arms up. Sumo squat stance, so our knees are open, feet are open, and you're gonna come down, bringing your hips back, keeping your back nice and flat, and back up, just like that. There's a side view where you're taking your glutes, hips, and just sitting down, like you're gonna sit down on a table, a chair. We're also moving our arms, so you can go all the way down to the floor, and just go down to your waist. Just getting some more movement in through our hips. Good. All right, let's do a few more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, when the clock strikes 26, we're gonna go right into our first interval. We're gonna be doing 4 intervals of 6 different exercises. You can start doing some arm circles just to warm up those shoulders because we're gonna need it. All right, so just do that as I'm explaining here for the next 20 seconds. We're gonna start doing a star jack. And what that looks like, it's like a jumping jack, but you're gonna be leaning forward to start off, and then you're gonna jump up, extending your hips, and then you're gonna go back down. You can either do the hop or going side to side. And let's begin that now. Make sure when you're doing this, your knees do not lock in or don't cave into the midline of your body. We're gonna keep this up for about 40 seconds. So pace yourself through this 40 seconds. Maybe you wanna, if you're doing the hop version, go side to side for a little bit, just to conserve that energy. And then go back into the hop. All right, but we're coming forward, you're extending up and back down. And we're gonna relax here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab some dumbbells. You also don't need to have dumbbells. If you don't want to, we're gonna do curtsy lunges. So you're gonna bring your right leg back, squat down to whatever distance you wanna do, and coming back to forward. Just like that, having your knees out. If you don't wanna do that version, you can just do a reverse lunge. Stepping back and alternating every foot forward. All right? Whatever version you want to do, you can go ahead and start. You got a little delay there. That's okay. All right. Make sure you keep your knees from caving in. That's the biggest cue I can give when we're doing these forms of lunges or power jacks or jumping jacks. There you go. Keeping your core engaged as well. Trying to keep your hips as level as you can. And 3, 2, 1, perfect. You're gonna be grabbing the weights and then setting the weights down between some of these moves, so I apologize for that, but it's part of the workout, right? So let's go into a power jack now. So hands up, feet together, jump down, open up your knees, open up your hips, and jump back up. So it's kind of like those sunrise squats that we did in our warm-up, but we're adding some pace to it, right? We're adding some power, higher intensity move. You can either do full hop, or you can take kind of little breaks throughout and go side to side. Just keeping those knees out, core is engaged, back is nice and flat, and we're dropping down. You got this, 10 more seconds of this. Good work. And relax. Okay, now we'll go over to the weights. These next 2 movements, we'll be holding the weights. So, first thing you're gonna do is a hammer bicep curl. You're gonna be right here, elbows at your side, core engaged, glutes are engaged. Bring your weights up, and then slowly lower back down. And you can begin that now. So instead of a higher intensity cardio move, it's a more strength, slowing it down a little bit more. So we're gonna be like, as you can see, we're alternating between strength moves and cardio moves, hence the name of strength and cardio. Good. And at the beginning of the workout, I said 4 intervals. I meant to say 3. So we're gonna be doing 3 intervals of these 7 exercises. Okay, so hold on to the weight still. Gonna give your forearms a little burn as well. So now you're gonna bring your hands up, and instead of doing the curl, you're gonna be pressing the weights up towards the ceiling and then slowly lowering them back down, keeping your elbows and shoulders in line with each other when you bring those down. And let's begin that now. Important with this exercise, don't let your abs and your glutes get lazy here. Still squeeze your glutes together, squeeze your abs. That's gonna help a lot with generating power as you press those weights up towards the ceiling. Good. Looking forward, we aren't leaning forward, we aren't leaning back. We're straight up and down from the floor. Good, 10 more seconds. You got this. Good. And relax. Okay, 20 seconds here. We're gonna be doing burpees. You love burpees. Okay, let's go. So what you're gonna do is you can do whatever form of burpee you wanna do. You can go down one leg at a time and then come back up and stand. You can do a full hop and back up and then a full jump. Or you can do a push-up at the bottom. So whatever form of burpee you wanna do, go for it. You can do that lower impact, just marching like that. You're still going to get a good cardio exercise out of this, as well as some strength. So just keep that core tight. It's especially important to keep your abs really engaged through these burpees. And I'm going to put in a little push-up there with a jump at the top. All right? And keep it up. 5 more seconds. And relax. Okay, so we got, those were our 7 moves we're doing. We're gonna do 2 more rounds of those 7 moves, but relax right now. You get a nice 1 minute to 45 second to 1 minute break here, just to fully recover, get a drink of water. Those intervals aren't easy, so we wanna make sure we give our body some time to recover so we can hit every interval with full power. So relax, take some time. Got 2 more of those coming up here. We're gonna start here in about 30 seconds, okay? So really get your body recovered. That way, for these next 2 rounds, we can really get after it. And we're gonna start off with those star jacks, okay? So you can start getting your body in position, squeezing your abs, leaning forward just slightly so your arms are hanging here. And when you begin, you're gonna jump up, extend those hips, or going side to side. Let's begin that here, those 40 seconds. Start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can also go behind your knees if you want, like that. Dealer's choice. Good. 20 seconds left, that's all. Maybe you want to do a twist involved. So every time you jump up, you twist it a certain direction. Why not? And 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, let's go to the dumbbells. And you can either do that reverse lunge, 1 leg at a time, slow and controlled, or those courtesy lunges. You step out to the side, bringing that hip back, and alternating like that. And let's begin. Good work. This is a little bit more of a controlled motion as we're doing this. Whether you're doing the courtesy lunge or the reverse lunge. Try to keep your knees going outward and not coming past your toes. So when you're leaning forward, don't lean your knee way past your toe. You want to still step back. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Put the weights over. We got 15 seconds. Get ready for those power jacks. Go full steam ahead with those power jacks. Starting up like a pencil, feet together. And begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down and jump back up. If you want to do that version, you can also go side to side. But just bringing those hips down and back every time you drop down. These power jacks will get you fast here. Only 20 seconds left though, halfway through. And 10 seconds. How many more power jacks can you get in? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, you got about 15 seconds here now. Grab your weights. Let's go into those hammer curls again. So elbows at your side. Keep your core, so your abs engaged, as well as squeezing your glutes. And let's begin now. And like I said, The first time we did these, slow, controlled, increase that time under tension that bicep has. Good. 20 seconds. And 5 seconds. And relax. Okay, hold on to, you can set the dumbbells down for just a little bit. You can keep holding on to them as well. We're gonna get ready for that overhead press. So 5 seconds here. Bring your arms up and press up towards the sky. In 3, 2, 1, press. Squeezing your abs, squeezing your glutes. It's really important with this exercise. Making this a full body exercise, full upper body, I should say. Full core, full everything. Really, every exercise in its own way is a core exercise. We're working our shoulders here, working our arms, but we still got to keep that stability up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Drop the weights. And get ready for those burpees. Here we come. 10 seconds. And whatever version of burpee you want to do is fine. Okay? 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds. Here we come. There you go. Keep it up. You can do that push up like I'm doing at the bottom with a jump up and then a jump up, or you can alternate, making it more of a fast pace burpee. You really are moving those feet fast. Okay, keep it up. You got 10 seconds left. And relax. There we go. Hello, burpees. Okay, give yourself some time to recover here. Get a drink of water. Walk around though. Try to keep those muscles moving. You got this. One more round. One more round. And then we're gonna do some stretches to finish it off. Aid in the recovery process. It's only 30 minutes, but it's a grueling 30 minutes. Okay, 30 seconds here. 30 seconds till blast off for that last interval. Allow your body to recover. Let me start with some arm circles. Forward. And reverse it. Okay, let's go into those star jacks here. Let's get set up for them at least. Squeeze those abs, lean forward, bring your arms in front of you, or you can bring them right below your hamstrings. You gotta go deeper down with this version. And let's begin. Here we go. All right, halfway. Last time you're doing star jacks today, so let's make it count. How many more can you get in? Let's keep those up. And burpees never get easier. I like that. Okay, let's do 5 more seconds here. 45-second intervals instead of that 40 seconds, and relax. All right, only 15 seconds to recover now. Let's go over to those dumbbells, or if you weren't using it with the dumbbells, that's fine too. Let's go into those reverse lunges, or courtesy lunges in 3, 2, 1. Dropping that leg back, knees behind your toes, pressing up through your heels. Whether you're doing the reverse lunge like this or courtesy lunge. Good. We're doing 45 seconds here. We upped the total. Instead of the 40 seconds, we're adding 5 seconds because, hey, why not, right? Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Don't stop in the middle of an exercise. Great. Finish the exercise out. All right, power jacks. Weights off to the side. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping those hips back, keeping your back nice and flat. Core engaged the entire time. Woo. Those reverse lunges, followed by the power jacks, are the killer right there. Woo. Good work. And 10 seconds left. Three, and 2, and 1. Good work. Hammer curls. Grab the dumbbells. Keep your core engaged, elbows at your side. Squeezing your abs, squeezing your glutes, and begin. Also, as you're doing this, try to keep your shoulders down and back as best you can so they aren't leaning forward like this. Staying straight up, always working on our posture, always trying to mimic good posture. Good. Woo. The curls are feeling it now. You can tell it's the last round. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now bring those weights up. And begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up. Every time you press up, make sure you're squeezing your glutes as well as your abs. Take any breaths throughout this 45 seconds as you need, okay? "25 seconds left. Press up. We're getting tired here. This is where we got to dig deep. Push through. It's going to get harder, but we can get ready for it. Go through it. We got this. 5 seconds. Don't stop in the middle of an exercise, even if you stop in that 5 seconds. And relax. Good. All right, drop the weights. And guess what? You have 1 minute burpees coming up here, not 45 seconds. We're doing a whole minute. Pace yourself throughout that minute if you need. Let's begin. Yes. Doing what you need. Make sure you're doing perfect burpees rather than more burpees, okay? So if whatever version we're doing, if you drop down, don't let that lower back arch. Keep that back nice and flat. Squeeze your abs as you're doing this. Burpees are such a great exercise, full body exercise, but it's really important that we do them correctly. Otherwise, we're gonna get our body in rough shape. So always squeezing those abs, dropping your feet back. Nice flat back, coming forward, jumping up. Or do that marching version, more of like a mountain climber burpee, if you will. All right, only 5 seconds. And relax. Whew, okay, walk it out a little bit. Get a drink of water, and we'll start with some stretches here. All right, yes. Thank you, Martin, for commenting in the chat there. Burpees never get easier. One of universe's constants. Yes, they are, yeah. You can always count on burpees to be difficult. Okay, so let's start off with the upper body here. So bring one arm across, keeping your shoulders relaxed. And pull, you're gonna feel that stretch in your rear shoulder here, and maybe even into that shoulder blade as well. Shoulders relax at the same time, so you're bringing those shoulders down towards your hips. Good. And let's go to the other side now. So left side. Woo. Good one today. Now we get a nice cool down. Nice cool down. We've earned this cool down. It's always important to do some flexibility training, some stretches at the end of these workouts or just throughout your day, hoping to add a lot more mobility to your entire body, helping you move better, feel better. That way you can just hit those workouts extra hard. All right, do some arm circles forward and back and forward again and back. Okay, let those shoulders relax. Take your right arm, put it behind your back, look to your left, and then now look down to your left shoulder, looking down at your left armpit actually. You're gonna feel that stretch in the right side of your neck, all the way down to on top of your right shoulder. Hold this here, and if you want, you can take your left hand, pull your head closer to the ground, feeling that stretch even more throughout the right side of your neck. But be gentle, right? It's our neck. We don't want to be pushing it too hard here. And 3, 2, 1. Stand up, or look forward. We're already standing up. Left hand behind your back, and when you're putting your hand behind your back, don't let that shoulder come forward if you're putting your hand in your back. Like, open up that shoulder still as you're bringing your arm back there. Look to your right. Look down at your right armpit. Feel that stretch in your left side of your neck. Good. And maybe go even deeper into that stretch, bringing your head closer to the ground, doing that full stretch throughout the left side of your neck. And relax in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, let's get those legs a little limber here. So you're gonna take your right leg back, slight bend in your right knee, left leg forward, squeeze your abs and squeeze your right glute. You'll start feeling that stretch in your right hip flexor, so the muscles in the front of our hips. And now bring your arm over, feeling that stretch even more throughout our front hip, right hip. And rotate your right shoulder back. Holding here. First class today. Holding. And 3, 2, 1. Step forward. Let's go to the other side now. So right leg forward, left leg back. Slight bend in your left leg. You can go further down into this stretch if you want to feel it more. But squeeze your left glute, squeeze your abs. You'll feel that stretch in your front left hip. And now bring your left arm over. Feeling that even more, targeting that left hip flexor. And rotate your left shoulder back. This is the peak of the stretch. Keep there and come forward. And now bring your right toe up towards the sky. Weight is on our left leg. Hinging forward, not rounding our back. Keeping your back nice and flat. Target that hamstring, right hamstring, and maybe even into your right calf as well. And let's go to the other side. So left side, if you weren't doing the right. And left toe up towards the sky. Hinging forward. You don't need to hinge far before you start feeling that stretch. So keeping your back nice and flat. Targeting that left hamstring. And this is the last stretch of the day. And 3, and 2, and 1, and relax. Good work today. I love that strength plus cardio duo. It gives you a great workout, and doing it in the style of interval, so high intensity interval training, really just adds so much more to the workout. So it's only 30 minutes, but you get a lot out of that 30 minutes. So thanks for coming. We will see you all next week. Thank you, Martin. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting. Awesome work. Maybe we'll see you at Rice Creek tomorrow.